there were so many people standing waiting for, and I was wondering.
Okay, guys, we are live here again in Exuma, Bahamas, and today we're going to talk about how to generate 40 plus targeted leads per day. Now, I'm not going to do the usual drill I do and ask you to go to my Facebook page or anything like that today. I just really want to get into this topic today. And a lot of people are very confused about lead generation and traffic and all that kind of thing. And as I'm going to touch on later, you all know that without traffic and leads, your business is dead in the water. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I've been preaching this for months and months and months now. And the fact is, guys, right now, a lot of you are making this out to be more complicated than it actually is. There is a very, very simple formula to generating leads every single day, and today I'm going to share that formula with you, plus a few other added bonuses. Now, before I get into this presentation, I'm going to bring out Mr. Walker's Crisps, or chips if you're in America. Now, Josh Beeden is a friend of mine, and I guess, if you will, he's kind of like one of my coaching students. And I'm not going to tell Josh's story for him, but a few months ago he came out to the Bahamas. There was a lot of things he was doing wrong in his business, a lot of areas he was puzzled about. I think he'll even admit himself that he was struggling in many areas and needed clarification, and was almost, I think at one stage, I remember having a chat with him, and one night he seemed like he was on the verge of quitting and just like wanting to put his fist through the laptop, which is a position I've been in multiple times as a business owner. But what I want to do now is I want to bring Josh out and let him tell you a bit about who he is, the struggles he was having, and what's changed since he got partnered with myself and Angie and started to put the virtual profit system into play. Now, guys, I don't want you to shut off at this point. Today, I'm really not here to, if you've been on my Hangouts before, guys, I deliver the goods, and I promise you, sticking around to the end of this Hangout, you are going to get the goods. I'm going to tell you exactly how people like Josh and me are generating a lot of leads and sales every single day. So without further ado, let me bring Josh out. And Josh, just, you've got the stage for 2 minutes, 3 minutes here just to say whatever you want to say. Mr. Walker's Crisps.
Right, luckily I finished the time. Yeah, like last year, I was struggling really bad. Some of you are probably really struggling now. And it's not going to last forever. I thought it would last forever, but it only lasted like a couple of months, which is the cool side. Once I got into with Ben being my mentor and then plugging me into the virtual profit system, and everything literally just skyrocketed. But like Ben said, there was a time when I messaged him where I was like really down, and I genuinely didn't know if this thing was going to work. I didn't know how to generate leads. Like, for example, I wrote a post today like how I managed to generate the last 3 to 4 days like near enough 100 fresh leads, but this time last year I could only generate like 1 lead per 3 months or something like that. And it's a big step, like big transformation. All the hard work has been put in through last year, but I couldn't really do it without Ben and Angie's help in the virtual profit system, which no doubt we'll be talking about today. But yeah, leads, sales, traffic, getting them all to convert is a real tough thing. And it was something I really struggled with. I always went to Ben, can you help me do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like literally on the verge of crying, on the verge of quitting. I was probably on the verge, of just letting it, just kicking back and just being comfortable. And that's not what I'm about. I don't want to be comfortable with my old situation. My current situation is a lot better. I'm now able to go part-time with my job because of this system. So I know that was a brief story of me. I don't know, do you want me to go into more detail of who I am? then.
That's right.
I just want to just clarify, Josh, what you just said. Are you, are you saying that in the last few days, you basically went from struggling last year to like you were getting like one lead every few months, and are you saying in the last few days that you've been able to generate 100 or over 100 brand new targeted leads to your list?
Yeah.
So, and in terms of sales, Josh, in the last week, how many sales have you got, and what has that added to your monthly residual income each month?
In the last couple of days, I've got 3 sales, and it's about to $150 residual.
Awesome. So Josh has in the last few days got the 3 sales. It's added $150 residually to his income, and he's got over 100 targeted leads to his list. I'm going to talk about list building later today. So Josh, before I jump into this presentation, would you say that the formula I'm about to share with these guys who are tuned in is difficult or time-consuming or hard for anybody to implement?
Well, I'll put it this way, if someone was, holding your hand and walking you through it, this is the closest you're going to get to it.
Awesome. So Josh is a part-time electrician, so he's actually building this around his part-time electrician job, guys. So that shows you that you can be working a job and make the formula that I'm about to share with you work for you. So without further ado, because I don't like waffling or giving hype on Hangouts, I like getting to the point and delivering value. We're going to jump into a presentation now. What I want you to do, Josh, in a minute is I just want you to confirm that you can actually see my presentation, because I know the other week I did a whole presentation and nobody could even see my screen. So will you, in 2 seconds, Josh, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Awesome, and you're hearing me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Cool, so you can mute out Josh then, but if at any time, Josh, you're having difficulty hearing me or seeing my screen, just unmute yourself and let me know, because I want to make sure these guys don't miss out on anything. So, okay guys, so today we're going to talk about how to generate 40 plus targeted leads per day, not per week or per month or per year or per every 10 years like a lot of people do, but how to generate 40 plus targeted leads per day. And I call this, traffic on demand anytime you want. Now I want to just show you a little bit of proof if you like, because anybody can come out to you and say, I know how to generate 40 targeted leads per day, but I want to show you right now, yesterday, you can see today's a little bit of a quiet day so far, but that doesn't worry me. I can literally switch on my lead flow anytime I want. Yesterday, you can see that I generated 47 brand new subscribers to my list. You can see my name on the top here. This is my Aweber account. Just to verify for anybody out there who's skeptical about my results, even though they're all over the internet, and so more importantly, so are my students, and so are Angie's students. But 47 brand new targeted people to my list yesterday, guys. So question is, if you could generate 40 plus targeted leads per day, what would that do for your business? Imagine if you could get 40 plus eyeballs on what you have to offer every single day. Do you think that would be, slightly life-changing? Would that be a bit of a game changer for you? Definitely would be, because eyeballs on your offers and building your list, as you'll see later, are key to succeeding in this industry. So, despite what gurus tell you or so-called leaders on the internet tell you, despite the gadgets and gimmicks and all the various things that they will try and push on you to try and take money out of your pockets, the real way to succeed online, the formula for success, is extremely simple, and it all comes down to these 4 steps. First off, you need an offer. You need an offer. You need something to sell, guys. We're in the business of selling. I hear people every day, talk about we're in the business of providing value. We're in the vision of inspiring people to have a bigger vision, and that's all true. But at the end of the day, if you ain't selling products, then you ain't making any money, and you don't have a business. At best, you have an expensive hobby. So let's not dress it up. You know, I'm all for vision. I'm really all for vision, and I'm all for providing value. But at the end of the day, guys, the number one priority for you as a business person is to provide a product that works for a particular marketplace, and then to cash in as many checks as possible. And if you ain't in business to do that, then you may as well go work for a charity. You may as well get out of business. That is your mission. That is your number one priority. So you need an offer to promote, you need something to sell. Then you need a sales funnel. And you know, I don't want to jump the gun, but you need something set up that will generate sales for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days per year, whether you're at your laptop or whether you're working your job or whether you're sat by a crystal clear ocean like I am right now. You need a sales funnel. That's the way you do that. Third thing you need, and this is probably one of the major areas where most people struggle, is you need traffic. You need to get eyeballs to your offer. You need to get eyeballs inside of your sales funnel. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, they find generating leads so difficult, but as you're going to see today, it really is very, very, very simple. Fourth thing you need in place is you need to incorporate email marketing into your business. You need an automated way of following up with people. That means that you don't have to pick up the phone, you don't have to meet them in person, and you don't have to do three-way Skype calls. You know, those are all Stone Age methods that were better off suited to the glory days of Amway. And, you know, I'm not belittling Amway. It's a great company. It's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. But, guys, most of the stuff that your uplines have told you about making it work on the internet doesn't really work in reality. You need to automate the process, or automate 98% of the process. So the above four things is really the only formula that you require to succeed on the internet. So let's talk about picking your offer. You know, there are many, many, many companies and products out there that you can promote. You know, the choice is plentiful. You know, there's so many MLM companies, there's so many network marketing companies, there's so many affiliate products for you to pick from. There's a lot of good ones, and there's a lot of bad ones too. So you need to know, you know, how to pick wisely. And, you know, if you're wanting to know how to pick wisely, you can connect with me after, and I'll give you some tips on how to pick a solid company or product to promote. But the smartest way to build a business, and this is where most people are missing the big picture, is to actually promote your own products and services. And here's why. When you promote your own products and services, that puts you in full control. Rather than giving half of your money away to another company, when you have your own products, you can collect all of the money yourself. You know, I used to promote a company, and I was making $10,000 plus every single month with this company, and it was awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Between myself and Angie, we're actually making $25,000 per month. It was awesome, but the problem is that company then had some difficulties, and our income started to disappear because of the difficulties of this company. Now, when you're the CEO of your own company, when you're the owner of your own products, you're calling the shots. You can fix problems that go wrong, and you're making 100% of the money. So here's what I teach people to do. Here's what my system guides people to do. And here's how you should structure a sales funnel. On the front end of a really great sales funnel, you want a front-end offer that consists of your products. You know, maybe you want to do like a sub $10 products, just a little PDF or a few videos, a guide on how to do things that people in your particular marketplace are looking to solve. You know, Josh, I know, put together a brilliant PDF where he shows people how to get greater open rates with their email. You know, he's actually giving away that PDF for free right now. At some point, he's probably going to be charging $10 or a little more for that. So reach out to him today and grab that off him. But you want your product first, whether it's a free gift or whether it's a sub $10 product. You want that on the front of a funnel. That puts you in control. Next, you want an upsell to another product of higher value. And again, I would recommend that that should be your own product. So something I used to do is, and still do, is I had a product called Facebook Funnel Magic that I was selling on the internet for $77, something like that. And then when people used to buy that, I had an upsell to what is now known as my virtual profit system for $97 per month. Both my products, which ensured that the customers belonged to me. Something very, very special happens when somebody purchases directly from you. A relationship of trust builds up between you and that person, where it causes them to become a repeat buyer. When somebody joins you in an MLM business, really, guys, they're not actually buying off you. They're buying into a company. So I hope this is making sense. Now, on the back end of your funnel, if you choose to promote an MLM, then this is the place to promote it. So you wanna get traffic to come to a capture page where you collect their leads, direct them to a front end offer that you create, direct them to an upsell that you create, and then you want to market your MLM or network marketing opportunity on the back end. And that is how all top earners set up their business. Josh, I'm not sure if you're still hearing me clearly, but if you are, do you have any questions on anything I've shared so far, or is this making perfect sense to you?
Yeah, this makes perfect sense to me. There's a lot of background noise.
Josh, you're breaking up really bad, so I'm mute yourself out. Okay, guys, we'll try and get Josh back later on. There's a few techie issues going on, but we're going to continue anyway. I get from that this is making sense to Josh. Hopefully it's making sense to you guys. Now, I know some of you are probably sitting there thinking right now, but Ben, I've never created my own product before. I've never had any experience in this. I don't have any results on the internet, so who the heck is going to buy my product? Guys, all of that's absolutely irrelevant. You can create a product in less than a couple of days, and the way we're going to show you how to market your product in your MLM or whatever it is you want to do. It doesn't matter if you've made $1,000 on the internet before or you've never made one single sale. That is absolutely irrelevant to succeeding on the internet. What you guys have got to remember is there was a time when myself and Angie and people like Josh, who are all generating incomes online now, didn't have a sale under our belts, didn't know how to generate leads, yet we managed to get people to buy from us. Now, we kind of did that the painful way. We did it through things like Facebook marketing, which I'm going to talk about in a second.
I've had someone message me saying there's a lot of background noise.
Okay, there's a lot of background noise. Just mute out, Josh. Just mute out. Okay, I'm gonna try moving away for a second from the background noise, guys. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna move.
It's also hard to hear.
Okay, it's hard to hear. Well, I'm gonna continue anyway, Josh, and we'll just hopefully people can pick out enough of what I'm saying to get the gist of this. This is what happens when you're recording live and you're sat at a bar. So I'm getting away from the noise as much as I can, and I'm just going to continue, and hopefully you guys can hear enough of what I'm saying to get some value from this. So let me go back to the presentation. We're going to press on anyway. So guys, hopefully now you're all understanding how to structure a funnel. It's very, 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 very simple, guys. So I'm gonna go to the next slide. So we just talked about the fact that you need to pick your offer, guys. We talked about how to structure that inside of a funnel. So the next stage is you need a watertight sales funnel. If you want to make sales 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, 365 days of the year, then you need a sales funnel that automates the process. You know, most people spend their time stalking prospects on social media. And it can work, guys, because I built a 10K per month business doing that. But if you appreciate your freedom and you want something that duplicates, then you've got to build an automated funnel. Now I'm going to show you the type of automated funnel I'm talking about. So this is the capture page for one of my funnels, you know, and don't go copying this capture page. If you do, I will find you, I will hunt you down. You know, as Josh used in an email recently, I will hunt you down. I've got your email address, I know where you live. I'm only joking, guys, you know, but you know, get original. But you know, this is the front end of one of my sales funnels. Now what happens here is where it says you're about to start generating unlimited free leads, when somebody enters their email address in here, and hopefully this is going to work for me, they are redirected to another page. It's going a little bit slow because we are recording live. Okay, they are redirected to this page here, which is my sales page for Virtual Profit System. Now, two things have just happened. Number one, I've captured a lead, and automatically I've begun to send out emails to them because I've loaded them into my autoresponder. So, you know, I'm already marketing to them and building relationship on autopilot through emails. But number two, I've got eyeballs on my product, and this is a $97 per month residual product. Now, if somebody doesn't opt into that capture page, then I want to try and show you what happens. So let's say somebody tries to X out of this capture page. You can see it says, are you sure you want to leave this page? Wait before you go. Click the stay on this page button or cancel button right now to receive my top 10 secret questions on how to close more sales into your business starting today. So if they decide, okay, I don't want to opt into your capture page, but I would like to get that free gift, when they click stay on this page, they're redirected to another capture page which says, attention home-based business owners, free, get access to my 6-figure Facebook questions and start closing targeted people into your business online using Facebook messaging the right way. Now, if they enter their email address in there, they're redirected to a page where I give them a free gift. Now, you might be thinking, well, Ben, they haven't brought anything at this stage, and you're absolutely right, but I've still captured their email address and I'm still able to market to them straight away through automated emails. Now let's say they come to this page, guys, and they decide, no, I don't want your free gift, thank you very much, I want to get out of here. They try and X out. They get another pop-up that says stay on this page, and I'm going to show you the exact system that's morphing struggling biz op owners into amazing success stories virtually overnight. So they click that button and they're redirected to the same sales page, guys. So basically what I'm doing is I'm giving myself multiple opportunities to capture leads and to make sales. Now I'm just getting confirmation from Angie that the sound quality has improved now because I've moved away from the outside noise. So I'm glad that's improved because I'm delivering the goods to you today, guys. This is the goods. I'm showing you my exact funnel setup. Now, the funnel I've just showed you guys, you know what? This is insane. Industry standards, right? If you build a capture page and funnel that collects 40% of the traffic that goes there, what that means is it collects emails of 40% of the people that go there. It's classed as a good funnel. The funnels that I show my guys to create are converting at 50+%. So that means 50+% of the people that go there are giving us our email address, and you're going to see why that's so important in a moment. But I want you to picture for a second, guys, that you've got all this set up like Josh's, and you're generating 100+ leads some days per day, you know, and making 3 sales without having to speak to anybody, without having to meet up in person, without having to do 3-way calls. Just imagine if you have your own front-end product at the start of your funnel, and on the back end you're marketing your MLM for maximum profits in your pocket. Hopefully you're understanding and seeing the power of this type of funnel and the system that we're allowing people to implement in their business. And you know, this is all virtually copy-paste stuff. We do all the hard work for you guys. Now, let's talk about targeted traffic. Without targeted traffic, your business is completely dead in the water. You need to know how to get people who have a strong interest in what you have to offer to your sites. And here's how I always explain it. And I explain it like this because Angie's a vegetarian, bordering on vegan right now, which gets really interesting as I love burgers, I love pizzas that have got a ton of meat on. You know, I love meat products. So the way I explain this, guys, is if you're going into a room full of vegetarians and you say to a room full of vegetarians, I want to give you a gift, and this gift is a voucher to come to an all-you-can-eat meat buffet. How many vegetarians do you think you are going to get that want to come to that all-you-can-eat meat buffet? Probably, you know, a handful at best, more likely none. And why? It's because you're not hitting them with the right offer, guys. Now, if you went into a room with 1,000 meat eaters with that same offer and you presented that offer to them, then the chances are you're going to make some sales because you're going to a targeted audience with a targeted offer. And you know, that's what targeted traffic is. Targeted traffic is when you get the right people to the right offer for them. And without targeted traffic, you are screwed. You can have the best product in the world, but without eyeballs on what you do, you're never going to make any sales whatsoever. And this is where most online business owners come unstuck. This is where people like Josh were coming unstuck, but now they know how to generate 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 leads in just a couple of days while making sales on autopilot. They are free to enjoy life on their own terms. And you know, this year for people like Josh, people like Rita Taylor, people like Tiffany, people like Fernand Jimenez, just to name a few, their incomes and their lead flow is just going to go up and up and up every single month because they're going to continue scaling up with their profits in their business. You know, the problem is in this industry, most people don't know how to generate traffic, and even if they have an idea, they're not really sure where to go or who to trust when it comes to traffic. Now, here's how I generate traffic in my business. But you know, before I dive into that, let me just touch on this again. I used to generate a lot of free traffic on Facebook, and it was awesome. You know, it was awesome. I made a lot of money doing that. The problem with Facebook is this. Number one, it's very, very time consuming, so it's not duplicatable. And number two, Facebook is constantly changing their algorithms and really screwing up your marketing campaigns on their platform. You know, and if I was going to add a third thing to that is, free is great, but it's not scalable. You can't scale up free. You can't pump more money into free marketing to get bigger results. It's completely unscalable. So you tend to plateau. Your profits tend to plateau. The only way to push past that is through paid traffic. So let's talk about solo ads. What are solo ads? Solo ads are very simple. Solo ads are when you pay a traffic vendor to send clicks to your offer, clicks to your capture page, clicks to your website. Basically, a click is classed on when somebody lands on your capture page or lands on your offer, that is classed as one click. Now, a lot of people who know a little bit about solo ads say, well, Ben, you know, with solo ads, there is no guarantee of leads and there is no guarantee of sales, and that is true. However, that's why you need to be sending people to targeted capture pages, to targeted offers, and you also need to know the good solo ad vendors out there. Unfortunately, through trial and error, through spending a lot of money on solo ads, myself and Angie have managed to find that the top solo ad providers out there. So here's some other stuff that you need to know about traffic. Each lead on your list is worth an average of $1 per month to you. Now think about that, guys. Each lead on your list is worth $1 per month to you. Traffic, when done right, contrary to popular belief, is actually a profitable investment rather than a cost. So if I told you that every dollar you spend on traffic returns $1.50, how many dollars would you want to give me, and how big would you want to grow your list? Josh, now you have that knowledge of traffic actually being profitable. If I said that to you, Josh, for every dollar that you spend on traffic returns $1.50. How many dollars would you want to give me, Josh?
I'd give you quite a few.
Okay, awesome.
You may as well just snap my wrist off.
Exactly, Josh. I may as well snap your wrist off. Just mute it out again for me.
Okay.
I don't know why every time we talk, but we're getting a major echo. But Josh just said to me, now he knows that fact, and he's implementing that fact. You know that when you spend $1 on traffic, you know that every lead on your list is worth $1, and in actual fact, if you spend $1, in many cases you can make $1.50 in return. He would snap his wrist off to give me as much money as he could, because he knows that he's building an asset. So let's just imagine this, guys. Let's say you have a list of 5,000 people, and you build that up over the next year or the next 6 months, or at the rate Josh is going, the next 3 to 4 months. You're building an asset that's worth a minimum of $5K per month to you, and in many cases a whole lot more when you implement the system that we're sharing with people like Josh. Final thing I want to talk to you today about, guys, is you need an email follow-up series. This is really where your marketing becomes set it and forget it. Are you using email marketing in your business right now? Because if not, why not? Why aren't you using it? Email marketing really is one-to-many marketing. What that means is this, is you are only limited to the amount of people you can reach out to by the amount of people that are on your list. So if you have a list of 10,000 people, with one click of a button, you have the ability to reach those people via email. Now imagine that, guys. Imagine daily being able to just reach 1,000 people with a click of a button. What would that do for your business, especially when you know that the people on your list have an interest in what you're offering to them? It could definitely begin to change your life. So once you've driven traffic to a funnel and they give you their details, you need to follow up with them daily. That's how you make sales on the back end. And the beauty is, because you preload your emails into an autoresponder, they're sent out automatically while you're busy enjoying life and sipping on cocktails at poolside. And I just need a drink right now because my voice is sore. So you're sipping on cocktails, guys, poolside, while your emails are doing the selling for you. And that really is the secret to making a huge income on autopilot. Now, here's another question. Do you need a system that delivers? Are you in an MLM business right now, or a network marketing business right now, or any type of business right now that needs traffic, leads, and sales? Are you looking for a way to 98, 99% automate that process? Are you looking to understand paid marketing? Are you looking to dominate with free strategies? If so, what I want you to do is go on over to www.breakfreewithben.com and check out what we've got on offer. Now, fact is, guys, we like to put our money where our mouth is. What do I mean by that? Well, number one, we offer you a $1 5-day trial. There's a no obligation 5-day trial where you get full access to our virtual profit system. No obligation to join up whatsoever. If you choose to stay after the trial, you then have a full 30 days to test out our system. And if after 30 days you get no value from our system whatsoever, and you can show us, you can send us an email proving that you followed all of our steps and you didn't get results, we will return every single penny, guys, that you invest. We will return your $97 without question. We back our system up. We put our money where our mouth is. So if you're looking for traffic, leads and sales for your business on 99% autopilot, or you want to know how to create your own products, or you want to know the secret to monetizing the people that say no to your opportunity, plus much, much more, then go to www.breakfreewithben.com. Now, I'm going to, in 1 second, I'm going to try and bring Josh back out, but first I'm going to mute out. But, if you have any questions today about what we've spoken about, feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook. Feel free to, post something on my wall if it's able to do. And let's get you started, guys. I want you to remember, a few months ago, Josh was struggling to get 1 or 2 leads every few months. He was struggling to make one sale every few months. In the last 7 days, he's generated over 100 leads and made 3 sales with a simple system that does what it says on the tin, guys. It delivers what it says it will do. So I'm going to mute out for a second. I'm going to just close this presentation, stop sharing my screen, and I'm just going to ask Josh, do you want to ask any questions, or have you got any closing thoughts that you'd like to share with people on this hangout?
Well, you know me, not always the quickest thinker when I'm on the spot, but right now, no.
Okay, Josh, I'll let you mute out.
All right, cheers, nice.
I know that Josh hates me putting him on the spot, guys, but we shared a lot of value today. I don't like doing this crap where you get on a hangout and it's like 3 hours of waffle and hype and no value whatsoever. Josh, can you mute me out?
Can I mute you out?
I'm hearing me on your end.
All right. Do you want me to mute out then?
Yeah. It's killing me today. It's killing me. So guys, listen. What are you going to do today? At some point in your business, right? This is what you have to think. The reason you're in the position you are right now is because of the actions you've taken so far in your business. Now, I can't remember the person who said it. I've got a feeling it may have been Jim Rohn, but to carry on taking the same course of action that you've taken, it is only going to deliver you the same results. And if you're getting terrible results, that's insanity. That's insanity and stupidity. So if you want different results, you have to start doing something differently. The reason Josh is growing his list rapidly, and the reason he's making sales, is because he isn't doing the dumb shit he was doing 3 months ago. And I'm sorry here to get all uncensored on you, but we're all freaking adults, and I can see Josh is dying of laughter, and I've avoided cussing up until this point, but I'm getting a little bit passionate now, and I'm getting real with you, and I'm known as a transparent man, and I hope this is registering with you. If in 2015 you carry on doing the dumb shit you did in 2014, you're going to be in a much worse position at the end of this year than you were at the end of the last year. You have to recognize, the mistakes you've made. You have to look in the mirror, and you have to get partnered with people who have proven results in this industry. One thing I never understand in this industry is when newbies seek out newbies for answers. A newbie in this industry cannot give you the freaking answers you're looking for in your business. You have to partner with people like Angie, people like me, people like Josh, people like Rita, people like Tiffany, people like Fernand, who are generating results. And the real reality of it is, guys, we're only just a few steps ahead of you. Once you know how to generate traffic on demand, and you know how to set up a funnel, and you know how to follow up with email, the sky really is the limit. You know, my final question is to you today: how much do you want to make in 2015? Because that really is only limited by the amount of leads you can generate and your ability to set up a funnel. Inside of what we're offering, that's all done for you. You just have to copy what we've already laid out and just plug into a ready-made system. So hope you guys got a massive value from that today. Head on over to www.breakthroughwithben.com, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the inside of a risk-free system that can get you generating leads and making sales in, I'm going to say, just to be safe, in less than the next 60 days. In reality, if you plug in, it's going to be a lot sooner. I'll catch you on the next Hangout. Bye for now.